Swansea-based Joshua O'Sullivan believed that he was a businessman in an operation that saw the 26-year-old lead a group of professional couriers and purchase hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of cannabis. He then separated the Class B gear into kilo shipments and paid actual couriers to ship the gear outside of Wales and up and down the country. These couriers were also tasked with delivering money to other crime bosses who Joshua had paid off. The couriers were travelling with up to £60,000 cash at a time and coming back with tens of kilos worth of weed. Joshua kept couriers like Emmanuels in regular work. So Tarian, which is the Southern Welsh Organised Crime Unit, began to investigate Joshua, as police received intel that Joshua was back to his own tricks and he had used a flat in Swansea Marina as a base. And because Joshua was connected to the flat, despite it being Emmanuels' address, police were interested. Joshua had price for dealing. He was also a runner when he was younger, and he had also been reported missing by his parents when he was younger. So a covert team of officers was stationed by the flat and they began to monitor Joshua coming and going from the flat, as well as couriers carrying parcels. The smell of Class B gear lingered, and then a blue BMW in colour was regularly tracked and was spotted travelling westwards along the M4 to Swansea before entering Marina on Trowler Road. Emmanuel was caught exiting the flat with a shoebox and handed it over to the BMW driver. Avon and Somerset police then followed the BMW just after it crossed the Prince of Wales Bridge. Police stopped the car and handcuffed the driver. They then searched the car. Inside, they found £125,390 in cash. They found a further £33,950 in the shoebox. Police continued to surveillance the Marina flat and saw Joshua leave the flat with a holder that was full. Joshua was then stopped on Oystermouth Road. The bag was confiscated. Inside the bag, police found 13 vacuum-sealed packages worth £39,000. Police then took Joshua's phone and asked for the PIN. Joshua explained that he couldn't remember it. Joshua's home was then raided, and at the property police found a vacuum sealing machine and a safe containing £15,000 in cash. The court had police and executed a warrant at Adewale's flat in Swansea Marina. They found packages of cannabis, weighing scales, and £12,750 in cash. Adewale denied being involved in any type of illegal operation and explained the large amounts of money was because he did not trust banks. The 22-year-old also refused to give his PIN for the phone that police confiscated, but that didn't matter, because despite not giving the PINs up, the phones were opened and it showed that Joshua had used apps like Telegram, and it showed that he was responsible for buying the Class B gear in bulk, wholesale. He was the head of the regional operation. He had purchased over 40 kilos. Now, Joshua O'Sullivan was jailed for 58 months. Does the crime match the sentence? Let me know. Stay safe.